Good afternoon, everyone. We are from Group 65 of LAX 2043 Let's Play, and this is our group discussion 5, and we are going to discuss our hangman. So before we start the briefing session, we are going let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Phang Chorng. My matrix number is 203456. I'm a second year student from Faculty of Food Science and Technology.
Hi everyone, I am SARTAJ. I'm from Computer Faculty. I'm studying software engineering. My matric number is 19956.
My name is HAOLI. My matric number is 199972.
My name is KEXIN. My matric number is 205104.
My name is LING and my matrix number is 201260.
My matrix number is 206132, and I'm currently a first student from Faculty of Science and Technology.
Hi everyone, my name is KHAI and my matric number is 203116. I'm a second year student from Faculty of Science and Technology.
Hoying, is your connection okay? Oh, we can't really hear your voice.
Can you guys hear me now?
Now it's okay.
Okay.
Okay. So last week we have played and shared our opinion on our second game, on our third game, which is Scribble. So in this discussion, we are going to have our fourth game and also our last game, which is called Hangman. So now I'll pass over to our game master Hoying and Jialing.
Alright, so I will start with the introduction of this game, and then Jialing will talk about the instruction of the game. So for the introduction part, Hangman is actually started off as a paper and pencil guessing game for 2 or more players, and then one player will think of a word, a phrase, or a short sentence, and then the other players will try to guess the word or phrase or sentence by suggesting letters within a certain number of guesses. And as the name of the game suggests, the diagram is designed to look like a hanging man. And the word to be guessed is represented by a row of dashes representing each letter of the word. And in most variants, proper nouns such as name, places, and brands are not allowed because citation is needed. And then slang words, sometimes referred to as informal or shortened words, are also not allowed. And as I mentioned just now, there are actually a lot of variants now. It's not just drawing the hangman, but then there are also other versions like, for example, the one I found is actually a stickman floating above a monster by holding a bunch of balloons, and then if you guess the letter wrong, and then the balloon will pop one by one, and when there's no balloon left, the stickman will get eaten by the monster. But then actually the purpose of the game is still the same now, which is to get the players to figure what the word is. And I think that's all for my introduction part, and I'll pass it to Jialing to brief you guys about the instruction of the game.
Okay, thank you, Hoyang. So yeah, for the instruction of the game, basically, first, because for Hangman, it's quite versatile in a way where you can either choose to play either individually or in a group. So like what Hoyang mentioned, so one person will have to pick the word, and then after that, draw out the dashes. So after the draw out the number of dashes of the word, say for example, they choose the word grape, which has 5 letters, right? GRAPE. So they'll have to draw 5 dashes. And then the opposing player will have to guess letter by letter. And so, for example, if they guess A and that's an A, the person who is handling the game will have to write down the letter A in the in the correct dash. And if let's say they guess, for example, B, and there's no B in gray, so what happens if they have to start drawing the hangman, which is you can start from any part. So usually we start with the gallows, so the first horizontal dash at the bottom. And so the game carries on until the player is able to fully decode the word, or when the hangman is already full, and then then it's game over and the player who is guessing loses the game. So basically, that is how hangman is actually played. And then for strategy wise, there's this fact that actually the 12 most commonly occurring letters in the English language for words are usually E, A, T, O, I, N, S, H, R, D, L, and U. And then the other alphabets are usually less frequent. It appears less frequently. So usually when players guess, what they do is they tend to choose like from these 12 alphabets first. But on the other hand, like the player who is setting up the game, the person who's setting up the game will also use this strategy and come up with words that, purposely avoid using this alphabet. So for example, like rhythm, you don't have any of these 12 alphabets and stuff like that. So it actually can confuse the player who is playing a bit. And also like one other strategy that we normally use is first guessing the 5 vowels in English, which is A, E, I, O, and U, because oftentimes there will be at least one vowel in each word. So that's how they start guessing the words lah. And according to a 2010 study by John McLean for Wolfram Research, the most difficult words to usually guess includes words like jazz or buzz, or the words that have letter Z and all those, which are less frequently appearing in the game. So yeah, that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Hoye and Jialing, for the introduction and briefing. Okay, so now I would like to start the sharing session first. So in my point of view, Hangman is definitely a kind of interesting and useful guessing game for those who wish to improve their English vocabulary level, such as me. So it is quite interactive and thrilling game when I play with my friends, as the host would have to select a secret word as the answer while the other player tries to guess the word by asking what letters it contains. Hence, the guesser have to try their best to analyze what letters are included in the secret word. So actually, I found it very enjoyable and joyful while playing this game, as I would feel satisfied when I successfully guess a letter in the word. Also, it tests my understanding between the players and the host. Hence, I think it is pretty suitable to be played among close friends, as it could enhance the bonding and cohesiveness between friends. In terms of the benefits of this game, I think Hangman works well in improving my thinking skill, as I have to brainstorm to figure out the secret word based on the letters that have been guessed out. Thus, it helps improve my ability to analyze specific matters based on its clues or hints. Besides, Hangman is indeed a user-friendly game, as it can also be customized to make the game easier, harder, or educational. So, in addition, Hangman could also assist us in mastering the spelling of the words and the ability to use words based on the context. Lastly, it allows us to practice building our vocabulary while you play if we use online dictionary to choose words. So that's all from me. What about your opinion, KHAI?
Okay, thank you, Phang. In my opinion, Hangman is definitely a very fun game to play during our leisure times with our friends. So while I am playing Hangman, I usually enjoy very much, because Hangman, this game teach me about the spelling, the vocabulary, and other language skills. Hangman can also help to expand my topical knowledge. And definitely I have positive progress in vocabulary. As mentioned, I also search in other like articles. They also say like this game can improve the students vocabulary mastery. So, and I can minimize the errors and also the mistakes through playing this game, like pronouncing the words correctly. And I find this game is interesting because while I'm playing the version with the Hoying mentioned earlier just now, that the hangman is usually held by several kinds of balloons. Then after that, if I guess wrongly the vocab, so I will be like the balloon will be burst out one by one, and if I'm correct, then I will get I will be safe. Yeah. And in conclusion, I found this game is user friendly, and the instruction is and tips and the strategies is easy to understand, and also at the same time also improve my English proficiency. Yeah, that's all for me. Thank you.
What about you, Sartaj?
Well, I think this game is like highly creative and very constructive. It's a very creative idea to like get to know each other. The person you're playing with. It's you must have a good communication before, or even after playing the game. You might have a great understanding of the person. So very constructive game. I think it requires a good level of you know like it requires a person to be clever, or makes a person clever after playing this game. And yeah, I think that's all for me.
Do you get any benefits from this game?
Except for being uh, great, it's not very time consuming and fun. So I think you can call it a stress. It makes your stress go away. So that kind of fun, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sartaj. What is your opinion, KEXIN?
I think the hangman game is simple but very interesting, and the game can elevate the estimates and culture the student interest in our English. And this active quiz in the game can train our communication ability and exercise our English. And at this time, it will actively think and actively discover the word formation rules of our English words. Yeah.
Okay. Do, do you get any benefit from this game, KEXIN?
Yeah. What?
Does this game benefit you?
I think this game is easy, but I think it's very interesting to play with our friends, and it's very easy to play in anytime, anywhere. So I think it's such a good game.
Okay, thank you, KEXIN. So, HAOLI, let's share your opinion.
Yes, I think this game is good. This game can exercise our spelling ability, and this game is very interesting. We can also work in a team together, and also can have a better understanding of the language. Yeah, that's all.
Can you share about your opinion while playing this game?
Sorry.
Can you share your opinion about your experience? Maybe it's user friendly, easy, simple to play, something like this. No, before this meeting, we all have play this game, right? So just simply share your opinion, share your experience.
Maybe we can have more vocabulary or words. Talk more and communicate more.
And also improve our relationship with our friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, HAOLI. So our group discussion 5 has come to an end. So thank you everyone for sharing your opinion and experience on Hangman. So on next Saturday, we are going to have our last group discussion, which is our group. We are going to have our group reflection. So everyone will have to express your opinion on the 4 games that we have played in the past few weeks. So I think we can end our discussion here. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.